Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. Girl, Lord. Okay. If you don't know already, I am Star, and I'm here with another quick message from God. Okay. The message is, it's not you, it's this. And this is God was speaking to me, and I heard myself respond, my income. Okay. The bookmark says, may God's kindness and love always be with you. May the Lord lead your hearts into full understanding and expression of the love of God and the patient endurance that comes from Christ. Okay. The scripture God gave me comes from 1 Kings 12:16 through 17. When all Israel saw that the king refused to listen to them, they answered the king, what share do we have in David? What part in Jesse's son? To your tents, Israel. Look after your own house, David. So the Israelites went home. But as for the Israelites who were living in the towns of Judah, Rehoboam still ruled over them. I feel like this message is for someone. God has called you to do something, regardless if God has given you a territory, okay? And the people in that territory are torn, okay? Half of them are trying to seek whatever God has led you to do for them, or whatever word God has given you for them, and half of them feel as though they don't want to receive the word from you. And I feel like God is saying, you carry on with what I told you to do and allow me to deal with them. Allow God to handle it. You can't always it's like you can't force anybody. You can't force anybody to listen. You can't force anybody to respond. It's like you can't pull that out of anybody. You just allow God to do what God is going to do. And sometimes when we have a calling up on us, we get really frustrated when people aren't reacting to us the way that we want them to. Just like when I started talking about how somebody was sending me a spiritual attack, it was quite a few people that may have felt some kind of way. But the way I look at it, the only reason you're going to feel some kind of way is if you're the one that sent it. Otherwise, you would understand and carry on. You wouldn't feel attacked unless you were the one that sent the attack. Because in reality, I wasn't attacking anybody. I was literally speaking my truth on what happened to me. And I feel like a hit dog is gonna holler. You know what I'm saying? And that is the message. Literally, you keep doing what God told you to do. You know what I'm saying? When I come on here, I don't say anything but what God tells me to say, and that's it. And that is why I removed all of the other videos where I wasn't. And that's just me being real. That's me being honest. And as for me, just like for anyone else that God has told you to come out and say anything, or God has told you to be in a certain position, you cannot control how everybody reacts to you. The only thing you can control is how you react. That is all we can control. All we can control is ourselves. We can't control anybody else. And even for me, okay, God has told me that I'm going to do what he said that I'm going to do, and that's that. So I'm honestly not even controlling everything going on in my life. I'm not controlling myself. I'm not controlling my actions. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just like in this situation, David was chosen by God. David was anointed by God. Everybody may have not responded to him the way that they were supposed to, but that is not up to David. David couldn't change anybody's mind. It doesn't matter how you say, what you say, or the way that you put it. Everybody is just simply not going to react the way that you expect them to. All you have to do is keep pushing and doing what God told you to. And that's the message, okay? Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.